nod from the officials. So we're going to go ahead and give them a countdown, starting with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let them go. And they're off and rolling here off the line slowly.
11:25 right here in front of us. Got some, you know, average size hood washers on that thing. Reminded me of the old school days when my dad used to run what he called hood pins. Hood pins. But he would use the, well, a lot of different things, but he would use the bottom of the bumper jack, the removable bumper jack, that rectangular. He would use that as a washer.
Huh.
Worked pretty well.
That'd be pretty thick too.
Yeah.
Based off what I, kept track of everybody pulling the track, I think everybody's out there except the 79 of Craig McGowan on Honda Nation.
Okay.
Ooh. Dylan Gehringer flying in right there, going after that 73 of Roger Coulter Jr. for B&M Carriers. And I can't tell if Stick is down. No, still up. I was going to say I thought Stick was down that 06 KOS machine. Tyler Carver.
Would have been quick.
A little bit of a slow pace start here, and if I were Tim Jr. Sr., just based off the start, if it continues like this, I would only take 2 teams, but that's just me.
Yeah.
We lost that 45 machine of Ian McGowan for Honda Nation. The other Honda Nation driver right in front of you, the 711 of David Lee, or David Baker.
He's trying to do something. Not having a lot of luck. No, I was going to say something in the last heat, the last qualifier, about Team Miller swap meet in that wagon.
Yeah.
Being that it had such a short run in its heat, and nothing really visibly that we could see happen to it besides getting hung, I have to wonder if anything got overlooked in the repair process. Like, I was worried about things like, loose spindle nut or something like that.
Right.
That you wouldn't necessarily think to look at because the car seemed like it was fine, So hopefully now they've got a little bit more time to kind of go over that with a fine-tooth comb and check every nut, washer, and bolt,
Yeah. And we're going to get our first red flag of the day here. We lost that 711 machine of David Baker for Honda Nation, and I believe that's going to do it for all of them because I still don't see that 79 of McGowan out there.
This metal and debris. We've got a few drivers.
I see a KOS car climbing out.
Yeah. That's the 420 machine.
Saw another one on the other end.
Cody Relaford.
Wow, we got things stopped. Lost a couple drivers already, and they are wanting out. We're going to clean the track off. Okay, it looks like we are switching over to the green flags, and the green flags are dropping. We go ahead and pull them loose and get this back underway.
Frank Napier having a rough time in that Camry.
Yeah. Coulter Jr. in that 73, he's still rolling around for B&M Carriers.
Freewheeling it.
Yeah, only man out there. And he was taking some nasty shots into the wheel wells on that east wall, so he survived, and he's kind of vacated himself from that area. I don't think Team LMB is out there. They didn't make it on this list we were given.
No,
I don't see it.
No LMB. Hear that, Billy? No Team LMB, they're not here.
Dylan Gehringer right there, 621, looking around for his teammates, and Patterson's going to find him. 321 knocks him free off of Gerber's, Kerber's 06.
And for B&M Carriers, the only vehicle that is running right now is the 73 of Roger Coulter Jr. Of course, Coulter, red flag. Coulter's in more risk of a rollover with that wheel being broke off the way it is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's loud. Don't do that. Sorry.
And looks like the 1125 of Lesh is going to join him, kind of. Everybody
wheel.
losing rear wheels here.
You know, this class, they're allowed to run like that that fabricated rear end setup.
Yeah.
To hold the axle, you know, hold the rolling wheels basically. And I mean, this one is rear wheel drive, so it's a different situation. You can see the axle itself is broken, but on like Coulter's car, we see it was just
Okay,
snapped
looks
off
like
there
we
at the
are
spindle.
switching over to the green. The green flags are
Looks like kind
dropping.
of the same
so
deal
let's
here
go
for
ahead
Patterson
and
in
get 'em
321.
turned loose and get this action back underway in this stock mini consolation event brought to you by Gray Area Demo Parts.
Gray Area Demo Parts, of course, your source for all things compact derby and more. Ralph Legis and the rest of the crew will take really good care of you with whatever you need.
Yeah, we'll get to see Ralph actually in the next heat. He's in heat number 1 for Team Fatty's Fab.
Awesome. Ralph likes those online derby auctions, you know,
Yeah.
raffles and stuff. He ends up with a lot of good-looking iron.
And Stick's going to go aggressively down for the 1125 ride of Ethan Lesh.
And for the 315 right here.
Yeah,
in
West
front of us.
Pies. So Yellowhammer drops 2 flies. Just down to the 34, Frank Napier.
Ooh, nice wheel shot. Coulter, you got to get on the brakes there. You don't want to be on the throttle heading towards the wall with a car behind you.
Yeah. Man, look how tall that header stack is there on the 28P ride.
Yeah.
Billy Powell.
I was so confused yesterday because when
Oh, got a rollover.
rolled himself.
Yeah.
That was quick.
It's a 5G CNC car, but I'm not sure who it is. He's up and out of there.
Wowza. I'll tell you what, credit goes to Tim Sr. He was probably the first one there.
And it's a 64 Preston Christ. Pete Crizzy.
Give a good look. I see some aluminum hanging around there. No, I don't really see any liquids though.
Well, the aluminum's probably empty. All the liquid is drank.
Yeah. Here's a replay of how that went down.
I think he did, yeah, just popped himself up.
Yeah, caught the rear tire on that 06 and just drove himself up and over. I've actually done that, not all the way over, but on my side
Yeah.
in a Chevy Cavalier.
Oh, wow.
Just those front wheel drives, you just catch things the wrong way, and all of a sudden, all your power sends you right over. You know.
It's kind of crazy how like physics and momentum work in that way.
Yeah, physics. Physics. It's like math, only different.
That's another new thing I've started seeing in cars, and I'm not too sure what I have thought about it, but the angled or contoured rad guards that go with the point of a bumper.
Yeah.
I believe all the 5G cars have them. Just I could be mistaken. I've seen so many different cars this weekend, and just in general, they all kind of blend together at some point.
Yeah.
But it's different, and I kind of like it.
You know, they're allowed unlimited 9-wire, and you can see they're using quite a bit of it here on the subframe, keeping everything in place.
It looks like a rat's nest almost.
There's a lot more liquid there than I thought there was. There's a good puddle there on the backside, so
Yeah.
it probably did come out of the tank.
And a bent header.
That's pretty bent. And he's going to try to set it over easy, but there's not a lot of easy on that one.
Those hood washers were moving a lot.
Boy.
They didn't look like they were very tight.
He's going to try to start it. I don't know that that's the way to go. That's a decent amount of oil there on the track, too.
Yeah.
He's going to try to force it up. Not going to happen. He's going, come on, baby. I promise I'll be good to you. All that back pressure. The pinched exhaust.
Yeah.
Yep. Might have just locked up.
kind of what it sounded like with that clicking sound.
He's doing a lot of twisting in there. Yeah, I think it locked up.
Yeah.
Could have hydro-locked it, too. Well, roof sign says the man. It also says like 7 other things because there's 14 roof signs
It says
on
the man on one of them. I know it says P. Crizzy on another because I saw it when he's rolled over. There's enough.
Good on him for trying, though. I mean, you know, wasn't about to give up until he didn't have a choice.
Yeah. Preston Christ out of Salina, Ohio.
Man, he's going to lose some sleep over that one tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Hard to take yourself out and then not beat yourself up over it. So that was the 64 right there.
Yep.
CNC weld, 5G CNC 64 out of it. Back to green.
Also there for Team KOS, that Yak Matt Sims. I don't have him on this paper list. It's the 06 Tyler Carver.
Huh.
Oh, Coulter
I
Jr.
do-
is going to find himself a front row parking
Had
spot.
a bad feeling about that. And he appears to not have had a welded diff on that because the driver's side was spinning and the passenger side was not.
Yeah.
Derby Dogs trying to work everybody into that corner.
So it looked like that 321 of Patterson was trying to help his teammate Geringer in the 621 out. And I believe that,
That was a
heads up
pretty-
driving by the Derby Dogs noticing to kind of mess them up off their path.
I'll tell you, for a team event, that was a pretty lackluster attempt at knocking your teammate free.
Yeah.
He gave him one little push and then said, I'm getting the heck out of here.
Right.
He's still got some time on the clock. He could be down there doing something, but he left him for dead. I'm sure they'll have some garage conversations after this. Here's the 21 maybe trying to help again. He's going to pack it in further.
Yeah, I don't know if he realizes those front wheels of Geringer 621 are up off the ground. But sticks down on that 06 of Carver now. So KOS down to 1.
Napier hanging in there. He's always been a fighter.
Oh, Geringer got loose.
Nice.
Takes another shot from, I believe, that was 11:25. No. 3-digit number. Oh, no, TMD3. Thomas Dorsey.
Red flag.
Another axle onto the track.
That was quick.
Okay, it looks like they quickly got the debris off the track. Green flags are up all the way around. It looks like they're going to go ahead and wave them out here and get things going once again. I think they were thinking a driver was going to hop out.
Frank Napier was motioning to an official here on the side. I think he was asking, are you going to take two? Are we hitting hard enough? He seems pretty fired up about it. And I'll tell you, from his point of view, I can see why he feels that way.
Right.
I don't know if the whole field is really earning that, but he's been doing some work and taking some abuse.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great shot here from the backside cam.
Patterson now parked up on the wall right here. His front tires lifted off the ground. And I believe some of the other heads up driving from the other teams, they're trying to keep Geringer away from Patterson's 321. You see the trackside cam, they're pushing Geringer away, keeping him as far away as possible. So hopefully drop 5G CNC down to 1. still got Passmore Recycling out there, Dirty Dogs, 5 GCNC. Frank Napier's still out there for Yellowhammer. I believe there's one KOS ride left, so that's 5 teams remaining. Seeing the tracks like Cam Patterson, he's waving for something. He's waving for Dylan to come over and get him, trying to get his attention. And 16 down, 321 out of time.
Big shot.
Yeah, Dorsey intercepted Napier right there. So 2 teams with all 3 drivers left and 3 just with 1 driver. And we got a red flag here. There's a bump on the back stretch there.
This track crew does such a good job of clearing the debris quickly and hustling. They definitely get their steps in over the course of an event.
You know, I kind of want to know if any of them are wearing like Apple Watches or Fitbits or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know what those actual counts are. Fitbit, is that even a thing still?
Yeah.
Fitbits?
Yeah, they still exist. Anyone that's listening to the broadcast, I'm just going to brag a little bit. We're staying in an Airbnb because there's a whole bunch of us, so it's just more cost effective. But we have the best Airbnb hostess that I have ever experienced in all of my travels in my entire life. She just messages us to let us know that there's fresh cookies waiting for us when we get back.
Oh, awesome.
That's my inner fat kid just loving it.
I'm not sure who this photographer is right here in the purple, but she's got a phone mount on the camera with a phone and also holding another phone in her left hand.
Yeah, my understanding is, I'm starting to see this more, is that the phone mount kind of gives them a bigger monitor to see the pictures they're taking.
Oh.
That's what I've seen in the past, although I have seen some that use it kind of dual wielding. But the one on the other hand is probably a little bit of a live stream, I would guess. The officials doing some chattering on the radios here.
Yeah, it looked like they were looking towards the right side of the track here. But I'm not really too sure what they're looking at, but just from this point, our point of view. I was trying to pick up what they were looking, or what they could have been talking about. Napier, though, he's
a
surviving.
survivor.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a survivor right now. I'm a fan.
The back half has gone down. Hood is Ving upward. Ooh, hard shot there from the 95.
The whole nose section just pushed backwards, straight back, and so it speed the hood up, but it's all still there.
Can't tell. We might have lost a car there in the center. Can't tell. I think the stick's down.
That one in the center there is down. Yeah, I saw it was running, not moving, so transmission or axle.
I believe it's Geringer in the 621. Just based off who I see moving. Yeah, Geringer. So that's going to do it for 5 GCNC welding. Down to 4 teams.
Derby Dog still has all 3.
Yep, Derby Dogs has all 3. Passmore Recycling has all 3.
Looking good.
And just 1 for KOS and Yellowhammer.
Frank needs to get together with KOS. Powell and Napier need to team up and be a little mini team and work against the other two if they have any hope. Yeah.
And they're going to go red here.